Hello, my name is Justin, and I was a WGU graduate last year, 2020. And well, actually, I graduated in January, so 2021. And I'm going to share a little bit about what the parchment or the diploma looks like, as you can see, as well as the transcripts you'll receive. And I have an additional document to show those who are from a different country, such as myself, to verify that the degree is legitimate in other countries. So this is the parchment that you'll receive, and it will be coming as a digital document. Actually, you request that. You can request a digital version, which I would request, or I would suggest actually, because I think it's a very useful document to have if an employer wants you to email it to them and just to verify that you have the credential. You can link it to things like your LinkedIn profile or an email. They do send a version that is secure, or I'm not sure the term, but it's a way that it can't be tampered with or modified. So this isn't the version. This is actually a scan document of the actual physical copy. But again, the digital version, it has this specific border that says that it cannot be manipulated, adjusted, and it kind of proves that it is the official digital version and can't be tampered with. So, obviously you'll have your name. I blurred my last name out here, and then the degree. So I did a Master's of Science in Curriculum and Instruction. So it's not a typical Master's of Science degree, which you normally think of the hard sciences. This is within the Teachers College. The other Teachers College degrees are MAs, Masters of Arts, or MEds, which is a Master of Education. This just so happens to be a Master's of Science, most likely because I did a very heavy-duty research project, which included quantitative research as well as some qualitative research as well. So they're going to mail this to you most likely a month after you graduate, and again, you're going to request if you want a digital copy, a print copy, or both. And I believe they give you both, and there's a small fee that you pay and a shipping fee. Now, this is going over to the actual transcript that you're going to receive. And I know this might be of interest to a lot of people because the big question is are there marks on the transcript? So this transcript is my transcript, but I have omitted my student ID number, my name, my date of birth, my social insurance number, and all of that. So you'll be able to see essentially just the courses I've taken and the units earned. So it'll have your information at the top, again, my degree, when I started, the start date, the status start date. So I think that's interesting because that is when I finished. So I'm not exactly sure what they mean by that. But the date issued, so this is when I finished, I believe, and then this is when they issued this actual transcript. So the achievement is the degree. So they're saying I was finished in December, my major. And so what you can see, which is very interesting, is that there are no grades. And this was most likely assumed because, as you all know, you get a pass or fail. Some people said that, in Western Governors world, and I think it says on their website as well, that their pass is equivalent to a B, or their competent grade is a B. So I was thinking originally that there would be a whole bunch of B grades, which is a 3.0 in certain GPA. Certain GPAs are on a 4-point scale, I guess, so 3.0 out of 4.0 GPA. But it just says pass, 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 pass. It does have these competency units, which are like credits, I guess. It's a specific term that WG uses to communicate their competency-based educational approach, that they have competency units. And so you can see that most of mine were two, except for the capstone. And the capstone was a pretty heavy-duty project, and it was made up of 5 assignments. And that's why it's 6. Typically, they say it takes 6 to 8 weeks to finish, and I finished mine in less than 2 weeks. You can go see a video. If you just search capstone in my videos, you'll see how I did that. The interesting thing is they're not placing these on this or ordering these on this document in the sequential order that I completed them. I guess it's by their code. And in my program, I never really thought of codes as courses. I know some people are saying like, oh, I did Ed UC C224 or whatever. I just never really thought of it that way, because in my program, I noticed that the codes changed over the years. Like sometimes on the portal, it said, let's say C2279, and nowadays it's C224. I'm just making that up, but they did change. So I don't really think of it as codes, but the way that they've organized this is by code. And I think it's like, you can see 224, 225, 226, 227, and then it goes to C5. And then this is the orientation. So now it's into the EWs, not the EDs. The orientation everyone does. It's not for credits. It's basically just reading, doing a small little quiz that is super straightforward, doing a goal-setting exercise, and that's it. And then these were more of my topic-specific courses, not the research ones. And this is, particular to curriculum and instruction. So you'll see theory courses, you'll see design courses, evaluation, assessment, differentiated instruction. I think there was 8 courses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that were particular to my area. And then the research are in other programs as well. So, and then again, it keeps stamping when I finish this by, so December 21st. I did submit my final assignment, just so you all know, on, I think it was December 15th or 16th. And it took a while because they had to actually mark the capstone, which takes a while, but then also it was Christmas. Or I guess it wasn't Christmas because that's the 25th. This is the 21st. Okay. We'll say it's Christmas season. So then over here, the total credits or competency units are 30. And then there is no GPA. So this is interesting. I thought they would have said 3.0 out of 4.0, but it doesn't. It just says not available. So yeah, so that's the end of the transcript. And then it's certified by their registrar, Gabrielle or whatnot. And just to verify, I know the majority of people here are from the United States, because the university generally almost always caters to those who are in the United States. So you could be from Hawaii, you could be from Florida, you could be from Idaho, you could be from Texas. It doesn't matter. And there are campuses all around, but most people are obviously online. But because I'm from Canada, I also had to go through a process of getting it assessed by my government, my provincial government. A province is similar to a state. And so this is what this looks like. And this, even though you're not from, let's say you're not from Canada, this might still be interesting just to show that in other countries, this degree is recognized as legitimate. So it's not just regionally accredited in the United States. I don't disclose which province I'm from, but this assessment is particular to my province. I don't know if there's a specific assessment organization federally, so through the federal government. So I would say that if you're from Canada, look through, whether you're in BC, Alberta, Ontario, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, whatever, see what that governing body is for the International Qualifications Assessment Services. So there's my name, blurred out the file number, but basically what it says is level of achievement outside of Canada. So they said that this was my degree. This was the year that I was awarded it by Western governors from the States, and it was a graduate program. And they say that at comparative levels of achievement in Canada, that this master's degree generally compares to the completion of a master's degree with a focus in curriculum and instruction. And that's within Canada, not even my province. So my province is assessing it within Canada. And then it has an issue date, which I like to kind of remember. You could even put this on your LinkedIn that this was assessed by the International Qualifications Assessment Services, IQAS, issued on February 2021 to verify that this is a legitimate degree outside of America. All right, so that's all I have to share for now. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll just see you in the next video.